Welcome to Zill Space Director. Our new friends use this facility to mine trash asteroids and make
Dreams come true. Earl Prince, Esquire, at your service.
Yes.
Ms. Orion and I have a gentle bugs agreement. We provide the refuse, and you provide the remedies.
That's right. We'll only be receiving a small amount of credits for treating patients here, but in return, Mr. Prince and the Zill workers will provide us with ample amounts of scrap
And use of my beloved Herald, who turns trash to cash. I hope you chaps enjoy a good tagline. Good news. I've decided to join your merry band of medics and come on full-time. Jolly good fun, what? I may not be a professional physician, but never fear. This old bug can certainly learn new tricks, and I don't come alone. Assisting me are my hymenopteran hangers-on I call chitters. Cheerful little chaps who boost my finesse with the physic. If you collect them, I'll get a eureka, and you'll get money. I hope you'll quickly come to see what a boon I can be to your merry band.
Well, Director, considering we've already hired a monk, a farmer, and a supervillain, I suppose we can overlook the lack of a medical degree. With Mr. Esquire now in your employ, we're about ready to go, I think.
Magnificent. Let's get this medical manufactory open for business and give our patients the best show in the galaxy.
With Zill patients beginning to pour in, Ms. Orion would like to brief you on our new carapaced friends.
I get to introduce you to the Zill. They're an incredible culture. They tend to keep to themselves, so I'm glad they trust us enough to make contact. You won't find more hardworking, adaptable sapients anywhere. They recycle and reuse everything they can, with no exceptions. Some cultures avoid them because they eat from bins, look like roaches, and don't always understand that a morgue isn't an appropriate source of protein. They're lost, I'd say. The Zill are also deeply meritocratic and cooperative, and constantly participate in a pheromone-based system of collective decision-making. Makes you wonder what we humans could do if we all got out of our own way.
A most estimable sapient, Director, I'm sure you'll agree. And a real boon to our cleaning bills.
Finally, the battery bots. You'll need to charge up these cheeky chappies and use them to power up the central generator and unlock each remaining sector. There must be some gizmo in this knick-knacketry that'll charge the things.
As a matter of fact, there is such a gizmo. Director, analysis of the battery bots shows we should be able to charge them in projectile medicine.
Sounds like just the thing. Let's have the first salvo forthwith.
The battery bot is fully energized and en route to the generator. I'll make sure Matty doesn't jostle it. Those things can store the energy of a modest but ample nuclear warhead. Director, the battery bot is being charged. Thanks to the sacrifice of that battery bot, it looks like the generator has enough power to unlock a new zone. Go ahead and pick one now. Just a quick reminder that the generator is sufficiently powered to unlock a new zone, Director. And I think it's a rather good idea. Excellent, Director. A fine and technically voluntary choice. It's worth noting that each successive zone will require more battery bots to power up.
What-ho, Director! An errant asteroid struck one of my teams during routine reclamation efforts, leaving my poor workers with terribly cracked exoskeletons. Perfect debut for our budding hospital, eh? See what you can do to mend their mandibles.
As you might expect, Ms. Orion has a new design for precisely this problem. Director, I'm afraid we have gone into debt. There's Orion on the line for you, Director. Something about tech which can instantly roast a full-sized hog, should we need it to.
This is the Extra Ray, the microwave of medicine. Partially nicknamed because if any metal gets in there, the ensuing plasma is hot enough to start a fusion reaction. The Extra Ray can zap our patients with any kind of radiation on the spectrum. Most bands aren't useful, but if we need to image a patient's body, the Extra Ray can handle it, while only rarely melting their teeth. It can also sterilize things, like the internal biome of our lovely Zill friends. Then we can seal up their exoskeletons and they'll be good as new. Just make sure they haven't swallowed any ball bearings first. Oh, or grapes. Absolutely never grapes. I used it to heat up some that I had in the freezer, and the singularity it generated caused problems.
I say, that Extra Ray puts on rather a splendid light show. I can't quite seem to look away. I find myself rather drawn to it.
Warm greeting. Director, we have patients inbound, and it looks like they may have spent so much time in the trash that it's fused to their bodies. At least I very much hope that's why they have trash fused to their bodies.
Hey there.
See you around, Space.
Director, we're in debt.
Feeding time for Harold. Harold's job is to turn trash to cash. He'll make a meal of these scrap canisters and extract everything valuable in there. And Galacticare gets the spoils.
not want.
Hello, it's me again.
Your mob does some mighty fine medicine, some well-earned spoils for you, and a bundle of batteries to help get our station singing. Feeding time for Harold. Harold's job is to turn trash to cash. He'll make a meal of these scrap canisters and extract everything valuable in there. And Galacticare gets the spoils.
Director, these holobots you just received can temporarily create hard-light, holographic medibots. They'll clean, repair, and be generally charming. Just like the real thing. Not for very long, though.
I say, I feel rather good about this collab twixt our respective clans.
Director, this is Matty. Heel told me to tell you that Mr. Prince told him he wants to speak with you. Yeah, I think I got that right. Matty again. Just thought I'd remind you that Mr. Prince wants you. I'm sure you just forgot.
Is this it? Hello? I've been clicked.
What-ho, Director! A rich vein of scrap has just been tapped in Sector 96B, and the miners need assistance hauling back the goods. Permission to use your shuttle for a spot of resource recovery?
The generator has accumulated enough power to unlock a third sector of the station, Director.
That's the ticket, Director! Thick as thieves, Galacticare, and Earl Prince Esquire.
The shuttle is ready to dispatch at your command, Director.
I do adore a good shuttle launch. Almost makes one miss crawling in the old vacuum suit oneself.
Some patients have arrived with weird spiky orange rashes. One of them said he got it after touching a weird spiky orange plant.
Ah, yes.
Maybe that has something to do with
can
it?
cause rather a harsh reaction if the syrup is rubbed all over oneself. Damn hard to resist, though. They haven't any business smelling so bloody delicious.
Hello there. I hope you're all well.
The Sovereign Scrappers return with a veritable bounty. Let's get it over to Harold on the double. I say, Director, the shuttles return full of trinkets from the salvage operation. Avail yourself of some of the bounty and a fine array of new scrap canisters and battery bots. Nothing makes one quite so jolly as a heaving sack of scrap and the whirring clanks of efficient industry.
I simply could not agree more, sir.
Director? We're getting a call from Clem Banzig. I don't know why it's come through to me. I think he wants to talk to you. Would you like me to put Mr. Banzig through? He said no rush, but another, angrier voice in the background said, yes, rush.
Are you a doctor? Hello. Hey. What's up?
Salutations, and welcome to my hospital. We treat mishap or malady with minimum fatality.
Am I in the right place? This is Galacticare, right? I got something, on me that I need you to get, off of my face, if you can. He's really mean. Am I in the right place? This is Galacticare, right? I got something, on me that I need you to get, off of my face, if you can. Really mean.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. How we looking? I'll chuck it in. Some handy gizmos in there. Right then. Back to the road.
Vomitungs detected inside the station, Director. Charles here. We've received some more scrap to process and more battery bots ready for charging at your convenience.
Heel, why are you calling yourself Charles? Is this why you had me stick that photo on your console?
Mind your own business, Matty. A fourth sector is now unlockable. Rather handy, those battery bots. I wonder if one of them could contain me. I wouldn't mind a bit of a joyride about our hospital at some point.
Guys, could you go a little faster? I just had to stop myself running at a vending machine like a wild hog. It was like seeing my dad again. Oh, wow. I forgot what it was like not to want to rip every oat's head off. Thank you. I think having that thing on my face was oddly useful. Kind of like, therapy.
How did that get on there anyway, Mr. Banzig?
Well, the thing is, gotta go. Thanks for the fix, guys. I think I posted some really bad stuff on the Exonet that I gotta go delete. Those little things are mean.
Hey, Director, we've a bunch of patients coming in with parasites, and I saw one of them, and it looked straight into my eyes.
Matty, my boy, we've recovered some jetsam from Mr. Banzig's shuttle. It'll make fine hash for our Helen. If you wouldn't mind feeding the chap.
Sure thing, Mr. Prince. Hey, would you like to see what's inside one of me? Could be some useful scrap in there.
Pish tosh, my finely tuned mechanical mucker. There's not an ounce of scrap in you.
Quite right, Matty.
You might have noticed that there's a huge colossal outside. I think it wants to speak to you.
Gadzooks! A colossal! I never thought I'd meet one. Not a live one, anyway. And especially not one with such a striking
Please
skeleton.
help, Galacticare. Things are not as they should be. My flesh is missing. I am Barbaraxinathon, and all is pain.
Good heavens! We must assist that poor bedeviled beast. But how? Good
We'll have to
heavens.
diagnose them
must
before we can
assist
do
that poor bedeviled
anything.
beast.
Matty,
But
prepare the
how?
shuttle for sample collection. Director, you may launch the shuttle when ready. And the shuttle's away.
I say, all of this is just another day for you seasoned medicos, is it? Hexed colossals and all? Incredible!
Hello, it's me again.
The shuttle is back, and it has a bunch of canisters filled with spooky-looking goo. They're on their way to diagnosis now. Beep beep! Canisters coming through!
Our Zill friends have delivered more scrap canisters and an extra battery bot. Let's get it plugged in. Director, the sample shows severe damage from some yet unknown kind of radiation. Safe to say, that is the cause of our friend's missing exterior. But we have no idea where it came from.
Radiation? Don't we have a cool new room that deals with everything radiation?
Matty is correct. I suggest throwing everything the X-ray has at some canisters and using them to dose, Barbaraxinathon, was it? Barbara? Barbara. Quite pleasant, actually. The treatment canisters are aboard, and the shuttle is ready to launch on your command, Director. Shuttle is ready and awaiting your order, Director.
I came to observe you, who have attracted much interest among my fellows. But I was exposed to something in the trash droid field. Something very wrong.
The shuttle is on its way now.
Quite curious to see within my own flesh. I do enjoy the way my bones look in your dimension, though.
Bombardment of Barbaraxinathon with radiation is underway.
Sigh. I wish that was me.
You wish? Never mind. Another time. Barbaraxinathon is cured, and our shuttle is back aboard. Well done, Director. Matty.
Thank you, Galacticare. The cold emptiness of space is warm and fuller for your presence. I will treasure even... Thank you, Galacticare. The cold emptiness of space.
Additionally, the Zill have discovered some more battery bots amongst the stellar refuse. That should use up our station.
Pain in the memory of our encounter.
Well, I rather think I was right to throw in with you lot. Your fine company would be the pride of the Zill if we'd made the thing. Bravo, Galacticare.
Through our battery bots' tireless efforts, the generator now has enough power to unlock the final sector of the station.
Galacticare. Browse away. Perfect. Fancy that one? Smashing. Back to the dome for me, Galacticare. Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. Nothing for you today? See you later, Galacticare. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
Director, vomitongues have been spotted in the station.
Morons. Bad day.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. Having a gander. Pick that up just for you.
We have an incursion of black sites. I suggest swift action, Director, or the consequences will be unpleasant.
Catch you later.
Director, Mr. Prince would like to thank you for your work setting up the hospital.
Jolly good show, Director. A standing ovation for you and your mechanical menagerie. Fine work by all getting this show up and running. The first ever interspecies endeavor for the Zill, and happily, not the last. With this infirmary up and running to tend to the old hive, I think I'll join this traveling circus you call the healthcare biz. I've had a spiffing time, and I don't mean to stop now. I'll continue to serve at your beck and call, as long as my two good hearts continue to beat in this old thorax.
Hooray!
Indeed, what Matty said. Welcome to the team, Mr. Prince, and congratulations on building a most impressive hospital from the meagerest resources, and providing a much-needed service to your noble colony. And of course, very fine work from you too, Director.
You did good too, Heel. Or should I say Charles?
Yes, well,